Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. So I decided to go ahead and hop on tonight since I wasn't on here very long last night. I'm feeling a lot better, but my voice is still a little like, it's so. So please bear with me, okay? I'm gonna try to get me something to drink to kind of help with that. We'll see how that goes. But I hope everybody has had a blessed week. Happy Jupiter Day, you guys. Sending you all love, abundance, everything that you desire, everything that you want, you can have it. All right. Hoping and praying for the best for everyone. Those who are sick, praying for everybody's well-being, safety, speedy recovery and healing, because I know healing takes time. It takes time. It's not an overnight process, that's for sure. I'm just starting to feel better, so just kind of started to feel better, like more so yesterday, and I had been sick since Saturday, so definitely sending everybody love, light, blessings, healing, all the good vibes, all the good energy. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to hop into the live stream. Anyone who would like a reading tonight in tonight's live stream, please feel free to send your donation and drop a green heart. Send your donation and drop a green heart, okay? My apologies, y'all. I have not been live because, like I said, I have not been well, but I'm back and I'm better. And so I'm hopping right back on in where I left off, okay? So that's what we're going to do. Also, if you didn't get to see it last night, I did post a collective finances and career reading. So if you didn't see it, there might be a message for you in that reading because there were several different messages that came through. So you might want to go through my content, look at it, check it out, and watch it. You might find something useful or valuable to you. All right, y'all. So I'm going to just give everybody a little minute to get caught up. That's what we're going to do. Hey Aisha love, how are you? All right, y'all. So I'm pulling some collective messages. I posted a finances and career reading last night. To anybody who didn't see it, it's up there. I'm just giving everybody a few minutes to hop in. Thank you, Aisha love. Like I said, anybody wanting to hop in for readings tonight, feel free to do so. am. Yes, thank you, love. Anybody who is wanting to book a full in-depth personal reading, which I always highly recommend the full in-depth readings, because you get more of the scoop of your particular situation, and then spirit gives more advice and whatnot. Rico, if you don't move on your particular situation. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. I swear. He doesn't want to give me no freedom. Okay. Move, buddy. Move, buddy. Yep. AquarianEmpressTarot.net, y'all. Content. Let's see what we got. And like I always tell everybody, like, if y'all have any other ideas for collective readings, please let me know. Girl is going around, so I'm so sorry you're going through that and you have a sore throat. That's kind of how I feel right now. Like, my throat is a little scratchy. It's not sore, but it's like, you know, like a little scratchy. So it kind of strains to talk. You can kind of hear it because it's like there's infection in there, but it's like stubborn and it doesn't want to come out. So that's my issue. Like, damn congestion doesn't want to come out. I'm just like, man. But it must be going around, and it's probably a good thing that, you know, it's going around now, so people can kind of just get through it and not get it now rather than later. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably a good thing that it's happening now versus later. I hate that you're sick, though, so definitely sending you love. Girl, IG is viral. Okay, IG is viral. It is. It's viral. I'm telling you. What decks did I use? I'm telling you, so many people have been sick. My mom is sick. Close family friend is sick. The baby was sick. I'm like, oh my goodness, is everybody getting sick? No, don't do it. But the good thing is I'm blessed because I bounced back pretty quickly. So I wasn't down, like, out for the count for too long. Oops. I forgot what the name of this is. I'm just giving everybody a hot minute. I'm going to pull some collective messages. I think I'm going to start doing more finances readings and then, like, putting them in a category. That's what I think I'm going to start doing. Okay, y'all. I think I'm going to order another one of these decks, too. Because this is one of my favorite straight to the point tarot decks. Rider Waite. All right, y'all. Holy Spirit, Divine Source. I'm showing the messages for the collective. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what messages do we got for the collective this week? What's going on, Spirit? You know, one thing about being sick, though, you are so grateful for small things, like your senses, right? Like your smell, your taste. Like, you're grateful for those little things that sometimes we take for granted. We don't even think twice about it because we're so used to having access to it. But I'm telling you, there's nothing like being able to taste and smell and breathe clearly. Something that small could be so important. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective today? Okay. Decrease. Spirit says decline. Decline, cutting back, frugality, contraction, letting go. Less is more, resourcefulness, and a sacrifice. And I feel like that's also going into this Virgo season, that there's going to be a lot of sacrifices that we have to make in order to manifest whatever forms of abundance. And when I say manifest like forms of abundance, I don't mean just financially, but yes, financially, but also spiritually, like growing and learning and understanding what you need to grow as an individual on your own spiritual journey, but also manifesting abundance in different aspects, whether that's love, whether it's your career, whether it's your financial situation, whatever that is. Spirit says letting go. There's some things that maybe you don't need. Maybe there's some things that need to be canceled. Maybe there's some people that need to be canceled. But Spirit's saying that's the energy right now. It's time for you to take a step back and let some situations go. Also, sometimes some things are not worth like trying to explain yourself. Some people are not even worth the explanation. Like, you can talk to your blue in the face. Have you ever been through that type of situation where you can talk to somebody till you're blue in the face and that person is like hell-bent on hearing what they want to hear? They're only going to understand the situation from their perspective. They are not open-minded, nor do they desire to be. They just want to fight with you. They just want to fight with you. And so in that type of situation, it's better to just let that situation ride out. Because no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's going to be pretty much the same outcome with that particular individual. You see what I'm saying? Frugality. Save some money, set some money aside. In some instances, you might want to only get what you need. Sometimes we think we need things and we don't. Sometimes you go to the store and realize, I have food at home. Why am I here? Because I want this. Do you absolutely need it? No. You have food at home. You can eat at home. It may not necessarily be what you want right then and there, but you have food at home. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit says frugality, less is more, resourcefulness, and a sacrifice. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for the things that we want. That's a message. You may have to stay a little bit later. You may have to work a little bit longer, but those sacrifices pay off. Hard work pays off. Good deeds do not go unnoticed. So know that. We have duration. That's another message for the collective as well. We have constancy, continuity, endurance. Another thing you learn when you are sick, baby. Because let me tell y'all, Saturday, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was going to die. Hi, love. Thank you. I appreciate you. I thought I was gonna die, and let me tell you, being sick makes you grateful. It really does, for the little things, but it also helps you realize that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Because you can make it through the diarrhea, you can make it through the sore throat, you can make it through coughing, you can make it through the fever. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You know, it's not gonna be comfortable, but you will make it through. So the same way we make it through illness, we have to be able to make it through setbacks and disappointments and hurdles that are thrown our way and different obstacles that we're faced with financially or in relationships, learn not to crumble. Learn not to crumble under situations that make you feel uncomfortable or that you don't like. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that it's not good for me. Doesn't mean that I can't grow from it. It's an experience. I may have to move. I may have to relocate. I may have to downgrade. You know, I may have been driving a Mercedes Benz and now I'm driving a Honda Civic. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because I may not have wanted the Honda Civic doesn't mean that the Honda Civic won't do what it's supposed to do, getting me back and forth from point A to point B every day. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes, Rico, move. We have to be able to endure whatever test. Sometimes Spirit allows us to go through things to test our character. How are you going to handle that situation? Right? How are you going to handle the situation where you thought you were in a relationship with somebody who was committed to you, but come to find out this person is dealing with other folks and they may have children with this person over here and they really don't have much to give you anyway. They're not really offering you much. So now what are you going to do? Are you going to stand your ground? Are you going to continue to maintain your standards? Are you going to love yourself enough to walk away from that situation because you know it's only draining you and you're not gaining anything from it? Or are you going to keep holding on and trying to force something to fit that don't work? Same thing with the job situation. Sometimes the job may not be the particular job that you want, but you have bills to pay. You have mouths to feed. Sometimes you have to endure situations to get to the next phase of where you're supposed to be. Keep that in mind. Every time this card comes up for me in a reading, I think of Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, because the earth signs and the energy of the earth is stable. It ain't going nowhere. Like these mountains, I love these mountains. These are so beautiful to me because they're not going anywhere. Mountains endure all seasons, all 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. They ain't going nowhere. The mountains will not change. The mountains are stable. They are put. They are fixed. Okay? So, Spirit says maturity, strengthening, stability, a deep commitment, all of those things. Spirit says, what are you going to be deeply committed to during this Virgo season? How are you deeply committed to your own goals and to your own manifestations? To your relationship with self, to your relationship between you and Source, the divine. How are you deeply committed to that relationship? First and foremost. Before you commit to any other thing, you've got to commit your relationship between yourself and the divine. That's one of the top priorities. Whatever that looks like for you. We also have, let's see. And welcome to everyone who is new to the channel. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Happy Thursday, y'all. Okay, love, we got you. Pushing upward. Spirit says pushing upward. So there's going to be growth for you guys. Yes, this Virgo season. But you have to endure, you have to persevere because it's not going to be easy. There's some sacrifices you're going to have to make is what your spirit guides are saying. But Spirit says, promising you that there's going to be progress. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. All right? Steady progress. Gaining confidence, accepting challenges. A promotion and receiving recognition, and Spirit does not lie. Okay? All right, love. Okay. Okay, Marcia. What's going on with your relationship? You feel like the more you let your guard down, the more you're let down. Let's find out. Let's find out what's the overall energy surrounding your connection. thank you. Marcia is not a difficult name to pronounce. I've seen some really challenging names to pronounce, and Marcia is not one. All right, Spirit. What's the overall energy surrounding Marcia's relationship right now? How long have you been with this person, Marcia? How long have you been with this person? Oh, we have growth and abundance. So the energy surrounding this connection is that, okay, yeah, there's a lot of room for growth here. Beautiful energy because it says growth and abundance. So this can grow into a very beautiful relationship. And there is a heart here in this card. So that's the overall energy surrounding the connection. But you know what? You've grown, and that's what this is about. You learn from your mistakes. We live and we learn. Life is an experience. People make mistakes. People do things wrong. So the fact that you two were able to, you know, get back together, keep going, pick it up. Yeah, we got freedom. We have freedom. Get off of me, Rico. Get off of me, Rico. Hang on, love. I'm going to hop out and I'm going to hop right back in. So just hop right back in. I'm going to start another live stream. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Okay. I had a phone call coming in. Never mind. I had a phone call coming in. Don't be love. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Let me tell you something. There's nothing that is not forgivable. Okay? There's nothing in life, no mistake that we cannot learn from and grow from, no matter what that is. Okay? So don't feel bad. It's a learning experience. We're human. So we are subject to human emotion, which sometimes that could be lust. And sometimes lust can overtake the human mind. Just because you cheated doesn't make you any less of a person than somebody else who did something horrible to a child. Like, it doesn't matter. People make mistakes. People do things wrong. What matters is growth, forgiveness, right? And moving forward. There's nothing that you can't learn from, is what I should say. Because there are things that people can't come back from. There are things that people can't come back from. But if you and your person were able to work that out between yourselves, that's the only two people that it matters between anyway. It don't matter the rest. It don't matter to the rest of us. It don't matter between the rest of us. You see what I'm saying? It's not our business. It's not our place to judge. That's not what we're here for. Hey, Alexis, love. I hope you're doing well. We have forbidden. Yeah. I have freedom and I have forbidden. I feel like you're still holding on to whatever the past situation was. Also, because like you said, embarrassment, regret. Hey, boo. Yeah. Yeah, transformation. This relationship is definitely going to allow you an opportunity to grow as an individual. It's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your own morals, your own character, to see what is it that you really stand for. Do you really love this person? How much do you love this person? Oh, yay! Please tell her happy birthday. Please tell Mama Bear happy birthday. Sending her love. It's Virgo season. Yay. Oh, probably for the next 30 minutes, honey. Probably for the next 30 minutes. Caught up in a web. Yeah, this happens. You got caught up in a situation, love. It happens. It's life. but you learn. You learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Purge. Yeah, this is an opportunity for you to do some inner work, my love. I highly recommend booking a shadow work reading, which I do offer them on my website at aquarianempresstarot.net, to find out deeper, like what's causing you to feel the way that you're feeling, so you can identify those triggers and you can start working on them internally. So that way you're not feeling, you know what I'm saying? Hey Alexis, how are you, love? So you're not feeling guilt about something that happened in the past it don't matter anymore. We have fake. In the past, you may have been pretending to be happy, but there were still some things that you needed to work on. Yeah. We have perfect match. We have perfect match. You and the person that you're with are a perfect match. Spirit says there's a lot that you two can learn from one another. There's a lot that you and your person can learn from one another, which is why I believe that growth and abundance came up here for you and your person, and transformation. Okay? I believe that's why that popped up there. Yeah, love, just cash at me, whatever you can cash at me. Drop a green heart and we'll add you to the list. Perfect match, y'all. Get off, Ricky. Get off. That's a good start. That's a really good start. That's good. That should give you some comfort. Rico, get off of me. I get no peace. I get no peace, y'all. I get no peace. This boy don't leave me alone. Spirit, how is Marcia's person feeling? How does he feel about her in this connection? What's his overall energy towards the connection? Three of Pentacles. He definitely wants to build something lasting with you. With this Three of Pentacles, he wants to work with you. He wants to work together as a team to build this relationship. Three of Pentacles energy. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. He's constantly thinking about you. Constantly. Constantly. Okay, Three of Wands. Yeah. He wants to move forward. Yeah, you're overthinking, love. I don't feel that from him. I don't feel that from him. I think he does worry a little bit in the back of his mind if you are possibly with someone else or entertaining other men. I do feel that energy as well, but he does want to work with you because sometimes the Three of Pentacles can be indicative of a third-party situation. And I feel like that sometimes crosses his mind because he's still low-key hurt. Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. He's still hurt, and yes, he is still healing. He is still healing from the hurt that has happened between you two in the past. And so he's curious. And sometimes you may catch him snooping on your stuff or asking you certain questions because he's curious to know, like, am I the only one? And the thing about trust is, here's the thing. Yeah, you can be forgiven for cheating, but if you cheat, just know, yeah, in the back of his mind, he's always going to think that there could be someone else because of what happened. And a lot of times that's where that saying, you know, you can forgive, but it's hard to forget because we're human. And so when something traumatic has taken place in our lives, sometimes it's very difficult to release that and just let it go back into the universe. Sometimes it's not that simple to just let it go. That's why I say, yes, anybody can be forgiven for anything, but just because I forgive you does not mean that I'm going to forget what happens. especially when there is a lesson from that experience. So you just have to really be patient with him and understand where he's coming from, because he's been hurt and you were the culprit behind that. We're gonna move. But there's a lot of healing energy surrounding him in this relationship with you. He does want growth. He does want to build something with you. But in the back of his mind, he's always curious. He's always wondering, well, is she talking to other guys? Or, is she texting other guys? Or is she thirst trapping on the internet, social media, whatever the case may be? So in his mind, he's afraid. It's like a fear of being hurt again. He doesn't want to experience that again. Because that's embarrassing for a man, because he's thinking, you're his woman. Men are territorial. So to think that somebody else can have what's his bothers him. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Ten of Wands. He's a little bit stressed out mentally because, like I said, he's afraid. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, because he's emotionally immature. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups. He's emotionally immature. Like, he doesn't know how to process his emotions. So it comes out in a weird way. Some guys are like that. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. He's taking his time with this, opening up slowly, because, like I said, he's still healing as well. And just know, men be lying. Men be lying, okay? He does feel committed to you. The Hierophant is here. He does feel committed to this relationship. He does. The Emperor. This is his energy. He wants to be the one in control of the relationship. He wants to be the one to say, this is what we're doing. Look, and then I have the Knight of Swords, which also explains why sometimes he's a liar. The Knight of Swords sometimes can be very reckless with his mouth. It's air energy. I don't know if your person is an air sign or has air in his chart. But he can be like, talk a lot of shit, basically. Yeah. Yeah. He'll say things that he thinks you want to hear just to keep the peace. Just to keep the peace. But I feel like he's internally still torn up. Like, he's still overwhelmed emotionally. And I don't feel like he's properly processed all those emotions from what happened in the past. I feel like he could kind of like be holding a grudge. That's what I feel. I feel like he could be holding a grudge. He can say all day long that he's forgiving you, but if he's still bringing that up in an argument, there's a grudge being held there. You see what I'm saying? There's a grudge being held there. So keep that in mind. Like, there's still like low-key bitterness on his behalf because of what's happened in the past. And you can't change that. He has to be able to get through that himself. That's up to you, love. That's up to you for your own discretion to decide. If you see where it's getting you by telling everything that goes on, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a conversation that maybe you and him both need to have. Like, listen, like a real sit down conversation. Like, listen, this really hurts me when you constantly bring this up. We've already been here. We've already been through this chapter. We've discussed all of this. You told me that you forgave me for X, Y, and Z. Okay? That's a done situation. It has not happened since, which is why I'm overly expressive with you. I share with you where I'm going, when I'm coming back, who I'm with. I give you the whatever you have been doing to regain that trust, because that's really what has to be done. You're going to have to explain that to him. Like I said, keep in mind, trust is earned. And once you lose it, it's hard to get it back. Trust is one of the hardest things to get back once you screw it up. You screw up trust with somebody, it's very difficult to get it back. So you're going to have to work twice as hard to gain his trust back because it's already been shattered, basically. And that just is what it is, you know? So I hope that makes sense, love. He's still healing. He does love you. He does. He wants to be in control of how this turns out. But at the same time, he's hurting, which is why sometimes he has a hard time expressing his feelings. And just so you know. Okay. Alexis, love, you can drop your question. You're most welcome. Advice to you, Marcia, advice to you, take it slow, love. Take it slow. You can't make someone change their mind and their heart towards you. That has to be, he has to do that from within on his own. If he can't do that, then you may need to reevaluate why you're still with him. Because it's only going to continue to cause problems the longer you stay in that relationship, and the longer he's still trying to hold the past against you. It's going to forever be a problem. If he doesn't fix it and let it go, it's going to forever be a problem. So know that you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. It's on him to decide to release it, let it go. Let's see. Let's find out, love. Let me find out what Spirit wants you to know. I feel like you're going to have to walk away, Alexis. I feel like you're going to have to walk away from this situation. That's what I feel like is going to have to happen. But I'm going to ask Spirit, what's his intentions? Ricky, please move. Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages for Alexis in regards to her current relationship, Spirit. What are her person's intentions towards her? What are his intentions, Spirit? Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit. What are her person's intentions towards her? What are Alexis's person's intentions towards her? Ooh. Eight of Cups in reverse. Just as I said, I feel like you're going to have to walk away because he will not. He's still hanging on to this relationship for whatever reason. He needs to let go, but he's still hanging on to this relationship. The Magician. The Magician. The Magician is a trickster. Playing games. Manipulative energy. Trickster spirit. Lying and deceptive energy. The Magician here. He plays mind games. 1 minute he'll pretend like he's in absolute love with you, Knight of Cups, and then the next minute he's going to pull his energy. He's going to pull back his energy. It's constant push and pull. It's very narcissistic energy, and I don't like it. I don't like his energy. It's very wishy-washy. Spirit wants you to get into your Queen of Pentacle mode and really like try to see if you can save up some money so that you can leave. Okay? So Spirit wants you to do justice here. Justice is here. Justice is about balancing the scales. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. I'm also getting with Justice here. He can pretend to love you, but if you try him or you test him in some type of way, he could try to take legal action against you with Justice here. Because when I think of justice, I think of the judicial system. I think of the courts. That's the energy that comes to my mind. So just play very carefully with him, because this is like a game for him. I don't feel like he's serious. I don't feel like he's serious at all. He knows that you see through him, though. Queen of Swords. He knows that you see through him. He knows that you're aware of what he's doing. Two of Wands. He's making plans to do his own thing. Two of Wands. To move in his own direction. Move. Separate. Apart from you. The Strength card on the bottom tells me he feels like he has the upper hand here. He doesn't. He only has the upper hand if you let him. Spirit said utilize your resources. Utilize your resources. Let me tell you something. There is always a way out. There is always a way out. There's always a solution. There's always a solution. Spirit says trust your intuition. You already know this man. You already know how he moves. It's almost like playing chess with him. You have to pick and choose the right moves at the right time. Because he plays games. The Six of Pentacles. Reciprocal energy. You need to go where you're appreciated, where you're respected and not just tolerated. Because that's what's happening here. You're the Empress. You're a mother. That's the number one thing, Alexis, to keep in your mind. You're a mother, so it's not just about you. It's about your babies. Okay? So make sure that you put yourself as a priority for the babies. The Eight of Wands, it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to be proactive about what you want. Like I said, there's always a solution. There is always a solution. Okay? Always a solution. Ricky, move. Yeah, Three of Swords. There's nothing but grief and heartache here. There's nothing but grief and heartache here. The Three of Pentacles, there could be someone else involved. Yeah. I'm proud of you for that. I'm very proud of you for that. Yes. Make plans to go. Three of Pentacles. Great. At least you are starting somewhere, and that's a starting point. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Yeah, Spirit says, this is going to be ugly. It's going to hurt. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Because the moment that you cut him off and you decide to go and start rebuilding your life with the Three of Pentacles, he's going to try to reach out to you. King of Swords. Spirit says, keep your guard up. Seven of Wands. Be on guard. Be on guard. Remember not to go back to what broke you. That's the Seven of Wands energy there. Stay on guard. Stay focused. Don't go back to what broke you. Continue utilizing your resources. Continue working on yourself. Continue saving your money, doing what you need to do so that you can get out of that situation and be able to move forward in peace. You know, when it's safe to do so. Okay? But this is not gonna be a happy ending. It's not. Three of Swords. Deal with this person, but it wasn't it. It wasn't it. Two of Swords. Spirit saying that you're gonna have to cut this person off. Five of Cups. It's going to hurt. King of Swords. He's not gonna like it. Okay. Keep going, love. You got this. You got this. Utilize your resources. There are local agencies around you within your city and state that are able to assist you. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. Okay? And you feel free to email me anytime. Okay? Definitely sending you love, keeping you and your babies in my prayers. Continue to be persistent. Do not give in to him. Don't give in to him. You come too far to give up and go backwards. All you have to do is keep going. Keep going. No matter how rough it gets, no matter how many if you gotta cry it out, if you have a breakdown moment, that's fine. But you keep going, just don't stop. Because you will get to where you want to be. But you have to be persistent. Okay? Sending you love, my dear. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's everybody that hopped into the live stream tonight. Thank you guys so much once again for all the love and support. Shout out to my beautiful moderators, Divine, Cancerian Goddess, and Aisha. Love y'all. Thank y'all for what y'all do. And I'm going to hop off of here. And we'll be live again Saturday morning. Anybody who wants to book a full reading, feel free to do so. My books are open. I'll be available even on Saturday, so up until noon. So make sure y'all go onto the website. Good night, y'all.